Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Libra for January 2020. It is a new year, new decade, and I feel like new energy coming to us. So guys, no matter what cards we get, no matter what Spirit has to offer, it's still up to you and your Grassroots Evolution, the choices you make, the steps you take, and your active free will, my friends, your empowered vulnerability, right? Using your experiences to help propel you forward. So no matter what we say here, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, disregard it. Go about your day. Don't dwell on it. I think you'll know on a soul level if it is for you. And for all my subscribers, thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. And at the end, if you're new, please feel free and subscribe. Join the journey with me. Let me encounter your energy more often. And join the tribe with me. So I'm going to take a moment to ask Archangel Michael to jump in to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, any of you who would ask for it, and to use me as the clearest channel to deliver the highest messages for your highest good or anyone watching. So I am just going to say, before we get into the cards, if you are calling in Spirit, if you are asking for guidance, just ask again that they're here for your highest good and delivering the messages in a way you can understand. But be discerning with this. So I'm asked first to bring a message from the Work Your Light Oracle, and this is by Rebecca Campbell, and this will be for the sign of Libra. Libra. Any messages for Libra for January 2020, my friends? Let's see what we have. Thank you. Akasha flipped out, and there's two here. Your guidance is divinely guided. This also could be many, many lifetimes that you've been working on a project, you've been doing what you do, or a perfect time really to connect with your Akashic records. Maybe doing some meditations as well and seeing, why am I guided here? What is the message for me? And I'll read a little bit out of this. And you get a yes. And at the bottom it says, just say yes. We also have 3 here, and mind, body, and spirit. And if you can see here, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 5 actually, and they've all got a light on their hand. Just say yes. Follow your internal guidance and know that whatever is happening, it definitely is divinely guided. It's here for your highest good, and it is meant to propel you forward. So let's look at Akasha. Now I want to show you guys something with the yes. This book, it's just a whole bunch of yeses. So if there was something that you came into this reading looking for guidance on, if there's an idea that you had, the answer here is yes. If you've been guided towards something, the answer again is yes. Don't overthink it and know that your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha. Okay, so anything I say here, if it triggers you, if it invokes an emotional reaction, why was it here for you? How can you move forward through it? So Akasha. Akasha exists in the 5th dimension and the Library of Souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present, and future and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned. Soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you choose to work for, a relationship you have planned, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. Oh yes, that was yes. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey, and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is a time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world, to trust the signs coming, to take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive. You are tapping into wisdom of the Akasha, and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed. So, if you want to experience this more fully, there's a light language transmission you can say, and you can repeat after me. You can write this down, take a minute and say it in the mirror, whatever you need to do. Put your hand over your heart. I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready to download any information from my soul records that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So remind yourself, say to Spirit, I am willing to accept the downloads that are for my highest good, that are for the highest good of humanity, evolving through, the universe at this time. And yes. So I'm going to pull a message from Life Oracle, and then we'll move into Tarot. So guys, for Libra, thank you. You get 2. And the first one is the Path of Light and Unity. So if this was in partnership with other people, this could even just be you, in unity with yourself, in unity with Spirit, accepting divine guidance, knowing that you can connect at any point to your soul's mission is what I heard. So I'm going to read the Path of Light and then Unity. And these just kind of help to harness in whatever this information is, whatever guidance you feel, whatever pull you're being pulled towards, whatever this yes is, you're on your path of light. Life places the perfect people and situations on my path to help me advance in my journey of inner strength. In spite of all obstacles, I have the courage. I become aware of my life's experiences, and I study them wisely in order to improve myself. I choose to grow in faith, and am confident at the end of my road, I will join the light and unity. Today I become one with my inner light. I live in the present moment and stop trying to defy time. I no longer react according to my fears. There will never be a valid reason for me to stray away from my own inner light. I become calm and regain a lightness of spirit as I connect to my inner self, center in my heart, and glow in all my divinity. Guys, know that whatever you are working on, whatever divine guidance you feel, whatever you feel your heart pulling you to, that's a big ol' yes from the universe. Follow your gut, follow your instincts, my friends. So we're going to bring a message here from the Wildwood Tarot today and see what else Spirit has to offer. So, Tarot Wisdom. Let's see what you've got for Libra. Ooh. 2 flew out right away. And you have the 7 of Stones, which is healing. 7 of Pentacles. And we have the 4 of Stones, which is protection. So I'm feeling like you may be keeping some stuff kind of staying in your little protected bubble right now, and that may also be divinely guided. Many of you, I know myself, I'm on a healing journey, and some of this brings up our past. You get triggered. There are in our outward world, and we can't just stay in the protection of our own home. We can't just stay kind of in our own little bubble. We do have to interact with people. So here it's saying, I feel like, let the universe guide you to what you need to do. You may also want to reach out to a healer, but know that here connecting mind, body, and spirit will also keep you safe and protected throughout this. And if there is a point where through your healing where you feel you need protection, I often like to call on Archangel Michael. Just say, Archangel Michael, would you be with me? Help guide me and guard me, and use your sword to protect me and allow me to do my healing within the safety of my own home, to feel protected and safe within my own feelings, as well as to know that when we bring healing to the places where we've been hurt, we restore innocence. So let's see what else we have here. Thank you. You have 2. I'm not going to read the reverse, but you have the 6 of Cups in the reverse with the 4 of Bows in the upright. So 6 of Cups is about a reunion, an ever-welling wellspring of love, something that nourishes, and as well as I'm always drawn to the shadows of the trees here. When we bring union back into ourselves, when we're going back to others, when we're rekindling friendships, when we're working to even heal ourselves, this is the kind of thing that we see the shadows of the trees, but we can look at the shadow, we can see what they're here, we can also see that they are a distortion, and that this water right here, we focus on the water, focus on the emotions. There may be a time with this healing that you are looking at the past, you're looking at the distorted parts of everything that had you separate from another person, had you separate from a group of people, had you separate from the love within yourself. But know that it is safe, definitely, to do this. As well as for some of you, I feel, and I don't want to use this term, but not that I don't want to, but twin flame, some of you, and this is not necessarily romantic, but you have the Four of Bows, Four of Wands. There are those that would see this as that number, the 1111, but regardless of how this manifests in your life, this is divinely guided partnership, divinely guided partnership within yourself, divinely guided healing within yourself, so that as you heal, as you bring more love into your life, you can celebrate around this fire, you can dance and you can sing and you can really fuel your heart's fire with like-minded individuals. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me about the Four of Bows and the celebration? Thank you. You have the Eight of Bows, which is heart fire, communication, fast, quick changes. We have the Shaman, which is the magician, and also very, very significant with the healing, that the Shaman uses all the tools he has in his arsenal to move forward, to manifest his desires, to also know that in order to bring change, we must bring healing to the places that are broken or just need a little bit of work. And we have what flipped over off the top is the Five of Arrows and frustration. Could have been a lot of frustration trying to manifest your desires, a lot of frustrations trying to get to this point where Spirit's saying yes, 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 go for it. You know that you're divinely guided. And as we work through our path of light, as we work through our healing journey, it's about shedding off all the layers of stuff that we really aren't. All of the conditioning, all of the projections, all of the false belief systems that we've held true and dear to us, that through this path of light, through this, I would say, ascension process and the evolution of people, the evolution of mankind at this time, what is meaning, not mankind, humankind, right? Humans, that we're going to drop all that heavy stuff. And it's time to say, you know what, if there has been frustrations in my past, if there has been, where I'm feeling I'm constantly dodging an arrow, constantly dodging someone else, something that's just been a constant struggle for me, it's time to move past that, connect again with like-minded individuals. And with these both, the 4 and the 8, it's fire, it's passion, and it's enjoyment. The difference I see here is, 1, they look like they're women, okay, really honoring the femininity, dancing around the fire, encircling the fire and encircling the flames, holding their bows up in celebration because they have gathered their harvest, they are ready for the winter, and they're ready for whatever comes its way. Just more and more that whatever this is, if it's